Danielle Jafer.
Tonight, it is my absolute pleasure to honor Dr. Wafat Shurady. Dr. Shurady goes above and beyond of what is expected of her to help her students succeed. She has been there for me throughout all of my high school educational studies, constantly motivating me to do the best I possibly can. She is my mentor and has been a huge part of my life. You inspire me in so many ways, and I thank you for that.
Jakayla Johnson.
Well, you did better at pronouncing my name than some other people. Okay. Mr. McClory, you are a great addition to Fordson High School. I swear you are. You turned out to be a wonderful teacher, and you are such an inspiration. I want to thank you for being so supportive and encouraging.
Mazen Khalil.
Hello. I'm honoring my AP Government teacher, Miss Meminger, tonight, and unfortunately she couldn't make it, but I'm sure she would have loved to attend. Anyways, after only having her for a year, Mrs. Meminger has truly pushed me at my limits and at the same time provide nice incentives that always had me on my tiptoes. Honestly, I still remember the awesome feats, aka Feed Meminger Friday, that we would have in class after countless tests and quizzes. And as Gandhi once said, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Miss Meminger did both, so I really appreciate her for that, and I love her.
Lila Krezet.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight I'm here to honor Mrs. Carrie Howell. She was my AP Language Arts teacher, 11th grade. Before I came to her class, I didn't really like language arts, honestly. And she was very passionate about it, and she made me enjoy it so much, and I can never thank her enough. So thank you.
Amini Kurdi.
Good evening. Today it's my absolute honor to honor Mr. Matting. Thank you for all that you've done for me. You've been there for me through the highs and the lows of this uphill battle, high school. Thank you very much.
Ibatel Mackey.
Want to know what he does with a test that everyone passes? He rips it up and he burns it. And that's because Mr. Hargraves really wants to push you, and he wants you to learn the values of perseverance, dedication, and discipline. But more importantly, Mr. Hargraves taught me that while good grades may make a great ornament for the fridge and put a smile on my parents' faces, they're not the most important thing. And that challenging myself with the opportunity to grow and learn, even with the possibility of failing, is much more important. So thank you for that.
Danielle Malad.
Good evening. I want to do something different tonight by honoring another one of my greatest role models, who unfortunately could not be here tonight. Mr. Norman Hamoud, my 4th grade teacher, was a teacher who believed in me and motivated me hard inside and out and outside of school. Thank you.
Amir
Norman couldn't be here with us. I'm honored to accept this award on behalf of a great educator.
Thank you, Mr. Berry. Amir Mashallah.
Good evening. I'm here to honor my 5th grade teacher, Mr. Hadi. At a very young age, he really pushed me to work hard, but at the same time showed me that I can have fun in everything I did, and I probably wouldn't be here without him. So thank you.
Nasreen Naeem.
Good evening. I chose to invite my 9th grade honors geometry teacher, Mr. Gothro. Throughout my entire high school experience, he was always there for any type of assistance. He opened his classroom to all students and still continues to as a counselor, so I'd like to sincerely thank you.
Lujeen Nasrallah.
Hello, I am here to honor Mrs. Howell, and I'd like you to know that she's not only my teacher, but a great mentor and one of my best friends. She has inspired me as a writer and made me believe in my words as much as she does. She is truly the Albus Dumbledore to my Harry Potter.
Miriam Nasrallah.
Hello. Tonight I'm honoring Mrs. Fahes, my 11th grade AP biology teacher. It's been a great honor getting to know her over these past 2 years. She's provided me with support and motivation, and I'd like to thank her for that.
Serene Nasser.
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to thank the whole Fordson staff, first of all, for being such amazing, caring staff, and Mr. Masalam for being a great principal and changing our school. I remember the first time I saw him, my leg was hurt from softball, and he carried my bag for me. I don't know if you remember or not. But the one very special person I want to thank is my counselor. She is the most amazing person I can go to for anything. She's always served as more of a mother figure to me because I see many of the qualities of my mom in her. And without those two ladies, my mom and Miss Elder, I would have not been the young lady I am today. And I want to thank them so much for everything, and I love them so much. Thank you.
Adil Nasser.
Mrs. Amanda Durfee. Seeing her name on my schedule was like seeing my own mother's name on my schedule. I met Miss Amanda Durfee my freshman year, and it wasn't exactly a good confrontation. I wanted to do the talent show, and apparently I needed to sign my name on a piece of paper, and I didn't. So I hated her for a year, and now I don't think I could possibly love anybody more, because from my 10th grade year, the day that I actually was responsible and I did put my name on that piece of paper, from then up until today and hopefully until forever, I'll have her to look forward to I don't even know. I love her.
Ahmed Saab.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to honor my 6th grade science teacher that I had at Eunice Middle School. Her outgoing and humorous personality only added to the learning experience. I want to thank her so much. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Mr. Alexander has influenced me in many ways. His passion for literature and teaching has inspired me to mark my own goals and pursue them with ease. I remember when I was a student in Mr. Alexander's freshman English course. He would take the class down to the auditorium to watch as he directed the seniors in an upcoming school play. As I was watching him instruct the students, I became fascinated by his dedication to ensuring not only the success of the play, but the enrichment of the students around him. I would like to thank Mr. Alexander for all the time and direction he has given me for my future pursuits. And on a side note, if you ever say you're bored in his class, you're on your own.
And that was Sukain Assad. Nada Sagir.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to honor my cross-country coach, Philip Maher. He believed in me when no one else would. I used to run a 30-minute 5K, and he made that go down to 21 minutes. So he changed me into a beautiful person, and I couldn't be myself without him. So.
Sahal Salah.
Good evening. Over the past 2 years, Ms. Howell has become so much more than a teacher to me. She is a mentor, a confidant, and most importantly, a friend. And I thank you for that.
Salwa Saleh.
I would like to thank her for taking from her personal time to support me in my education, and thank you, Ms. Elder, for being there for me. You are a great counselor.
Samah Saleh.
I would like to thank Ms. Jameson for being such a great teacher. Her enthusiasm and great personality taught me how fun school and learning can be, and I just can't express how grateful I am that I've had her as a teacher. Thank you.
Jamila Serini.
It is my honor to be standing here today recognizing one of the most inspirational teachers. Mrs. Fahas, you are not only my teacher, but you are my motivator. I would like to thank you for everything. I love you.
Hussein Sharaf al-Din.
I give all my honors and respect for Ms. Bays for not only being a great teacher, but also for overcoming the struggles to adapt a new culture and becoming a part of the society. I can put myself in her shoes and picture the same experience because I have lived that experience. Ms. Bays will always be my reminder that I can overcome any hardship and still be successful. Thank you.
Nicole Williams.
Tonight, I'm honoring my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Gorman. At 11 years old, she saw in me the potential to exceed the expectations of the average 11-year-old student. And that has stuck with me through all my years of school and has helped me get to the position I am today. I appreciate everything she's done for me and what she continues to do for the students like me. Thank you, Mrs. Gorman.
Moyad Zawahra.
Today I chose Miss Rita because I never known a teacher that dedicates herself to her students and her work as much as she does. She's selfless and deserves utmost respect. I really appreciate what she has done for me and for the rest of the student body. Thank you.
Congratulations again to all the Dearborn Public School seniors as well, specifically you Fordson High School seniors. Your pride, tradition, and legacy truly is outstanding. Great job. With that, I would like to welcome back to the podium Dr. Shankman.
All right. It's my pleasure to call on Christy Williams, a graduate of the Henry Ford Early College, who's already graduated twice, and Mrs. Alcadre.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I was late. I had to work unexpectedly, but I did want to recognize my former principal, Mrs. Hayam Al-Qadre. When she first came to our school, you know, people were like, oh, she's so hard, she's so this, she's so that. But when you really got to know her, you really saw her heart. And her heart was to really help children, to help teens, to help them further their education. And I really thank you for that, Ms. Al-Qadre. I really, really love you for that. Her heart is just so unique and spectacular. So I want to say thank you again. Thank you.
Etzel Ford students, please line up.